Hey, this is Gloria of Gloria's Haven. Today I am coming to you to show you a project that I made. This will be sent to someone that I've made for on YouTube. I don't want to say who it is because I have not yet sent it off, and just in case she sees the video before I send it off, I don't want to say who it is. But this is a project that I made, and I am very pleased with what I did. I'll say it's probably one of my first real altered items that I did, and I really enjoyed making it, and I liked the way it turned out. So I'm going to show you what I did, and this is what I have made. It looks really pretty to me. What I did is I got a piece of wood from Hobby Lobby. It was an unfinished piece of wood, and I painted it. I used folk art. This is a metallic, I think it's antique gold or either pure gold. I painted it, the wood with that paint. I let it dry for just a little bit. It doesn't take very long for it to dry. Then I Mod Podged the wood. Oh, first what I had to do, I guess, is to lay the wood face down on the back side of the paper. And let me show you the paper. The paper that I used came from this Simply Elegant paper pack from Paper Studio. I purchased this paper pack from Hobby Lobby as well. And it basically has mostly golds and tans and black printed paper in there. So this is the paper pack that I used. So I took a piece of the 12 by 12 paper and I laid the wood face down, and I drew around the wood so that I can get the shape that I needed. And then what I had to do was, after I painted it and it dried, I used some Mod Podge. I actually had the matte finish Mod Podge here, so that's what I used. I put a layer of that onto the wood, and then I set it aside, and I then put some of the Mod Podge on the back of the paper. And the paper was a little bit big in size, so I just kept trimming it down until it fit the way that I wanted it to fit. And so that is the way the paper looks. I purchased the black, if you can see the black trim around the edges. This is from Recollections. It's one of those packs from Michael's, a Recollections pack. I actually had to use 3 of those to get the trim all the way around. The flowers are Prima flowers, and I bought those at Hobby Lobby, and they came in a pack like this. I think I have 3 on my item, and then there was 1 left, so there's 4 in a pack. I used the Prima flowers, and that's what that is. And I have 1 up there, if you can see that. Then I have some black ones right in here. I got these at, I believe these came from, yeah, they came from Michael's, because they're also Recollections. So there looks like there was 5 in a pack of those, because I have 3 of those left. And then here is where we use our Want to Scrap bling. So I laid that on there in this color. Then I also have one over here in black, Want to Scrap bling. The butterflies are punches, the Martha Stewart punch butterfly. I actually punched out 2 and just kind of layered them together. And then I put glue on there, and then I glittered them. And then put, what's that stuff called? Put glossy accent on there. And it made them pretty stiff. I like the way that came out. You know, let it dry, just glossy accent. I put some pearls in there, the bling in there, and I put some in there. And then I have my flowers. These here are also flowers. Hope you can see the flowers that we got from Michael's, and I stickled those flowers on there. And then the center focal point, this was cut out using one of the oval spellbinder dies. I cut it out using the largest one, using one of the sheets in that same paper pack. These are cut out with the spellbinder die as well. And then here's one of the charms that was in the $2 bin at Michael's. I added a little brag in there, Brad, and it just kind of hangs off like that, and I like that. And my sentiment says, may the comfort of God's love fill you with hope and peace. So there's my altered wood piece, and I really, really do like it. Like it so much, I really want to keep it myself. I guess I'm going to have to make one for myself. But I'm going to send this off, again, like I said, to someone here on YouTube. Also, what I made is a thank you card. And this thank you card is a size 4x4. The thank you card. Again, I use the same paper from that paper pack. And I kept it fairly simple. Just stamped the words thank you on there. This is a labels die from Spellbinders, and added some pearls here. I used a punch. Right now I can't think of what the name of those punches are, but you can punch the corners and then you stick the paper in the corners, inside the corners like that. You can't really tell how that is, but you stick the paper inside the corners like that. I used a punch. You can see what I did on the back. I also punched on the inside and added my piece on the inside so that I can write. So that's the thank you card. And then here I made a box that is about a little bit over 4 inches, because I also made some note cards to go inside this. Let me see if I can get those open. Excuse me, I'm fumbling around here. I made 4 note cards and envelopes to also go in the box. This is, again, a size 4x4, and this is what those note cards look like. Pretty much the same. I just did a different base. I used paper again from the same paper pack, added some black pearls, and I took the inside and I used the same paper pack, but I just made a border by cutting the inside of a square here to make a border, so it'd still be able to write a sentiment in there. And then I just added some dazzle stickers in each corner. So I made a set of 4 of these thank you cards, again in a size 4x4, and the envelope was made, and then I made a box to put the note cards in. So, and I put a band. I made a band to go around the box. So I hope you like it just as much as I do. I hope the recipient really likes it. Okay? Thank you.